Hello and welcome back to RLCS Recap with your host Marky 2 Butts. Today we're going over the Fall European Regional number 2, the Fall Cup that happened this past weekend. We're looking at the 8 teams that are going to be going into the playoffs that we will take a look at in the next video. Let's get into this action from this first Swiss stage. In round number 1, we're looking at Team Liquid versus Aogori facing off against each other in this best of 5 round 1 matchup. The ball's played to the midfield, and a nice little touch is going to bring that by the defenders, and we'll give a goal to Aogori right quick in the beginning of the game as they are playing defense now. Pushed it up to Team Liquid's corner and couldn't quite meet for a 50-50. We'll give Aogori the second goal and the first win in this series right now. As Liquid on the offensive now. Oski can get back to a flipper set. Has no more boost, so he's going to have to leave it for the other team to get it. But the ball pops out to Chronic, and he's able to put it into the corner. They take a 1-0 win in their first goal of the series. As a reminder, there's Swiss stage is a 3-win or 3-loss and you're out kind of Swiss stage, and then they go into the playoffs, which is just a double or single elimination best of 7 to see who will be winner of this fall regional number 2. We have as Liquid take a 3-goal lead, only 20 seconds remaining. It looks like they should be able to close this one out. And Aogori trying to play offensive, trying to get something back due to come to another goal, and will be tied up at 1 apiece in this series as Aogori get the goal in the beginning of the game as they're looking for another one. They can't quite find that off the back wall, but it's laid back over the top of it. And real quick, from defense to offense is the Team Liquid gang, and they're able to tie this one up at 1 apiece. Still about half the time remaining as a demo comes through. Australian trying to get to it, but he's got no more boost, so Oski's got a lot of time and space and boost, everything he needs, and he flips it, right off the crossbar, but a Chronic is there for the put away, and we'll give them the lead as right off the kickoff. Back into the action. Salion's able to get to it and tie this game up at 2s. So it is time running out now as a Chronic up in the air. Does he need the flipper set? No, he doesn't, and it puts it over. The last defender able to make a save, but not for long, as they're looking to come straight back and tie this game up, but they can't quite find it as Aogori on the defensive now. Doesn't go for the ball, goes for the boost, leaves it, and plays it right into the attacker waiting on the back post. We'll give Liquid 4-2 lead, and they'll make it 5 as they take the 2-1 series lead in this game. As the ball played, and saved right on the goal line, but not for long, as Team Liquid will capitalize on that. And a nice backflip into the ball. Will pass it to his teammate and just can't find the goal as we're going the opposite way, and a dunk on the goal line will force this into overtime as we go. Aogori on the sidewall. Cillian's trying to find a way in. Nice demo comes through, trying to find the last person. He's able to bump him, and a shot comes in on an open net. Will leave them with the win as we are into game at number 5. Only a minute 40 remaining. Aogori putting the pressure on as they're able to flip to the back wall, and a nice air dribble bump. Their demo comes through. Only 30 seconds left. Team Liquid going to need a goal here. As another demo comes through, and then we'll find it as we are into overtime. And a nice backflip and I believe a hit from behind will give them the win as they win 3-2. As other round 1 matchups coming through right there is Oxygen win. So do Carmine Corp, Vitality, Quadrant, BDS, Tundra, and G1 as we are looking at round number 2, Team BDS versus Tundra. They're in the high matches. They both won last round 1. BDS take a 1-0 lead, and that one becomes 2 very quickly as the ball saved on the goal line by BDS. Still trying to clear this ball out as Seiko plays it to the sidewall just for a second. As the ball comes straight away, and a nice flip reset, or flip into the ball, not flip reset, from a Tundra player will give them 1 goal, but that was all for game number 1. As they're on to number 2, and Rise can't quite find the save. This ball played right off the kickoff. Reezers will bump one out of the way, but he leaves a little bit too much of it for the BDS player. It goes just off target, but A bump attempt forces the goalie to go underneath him, and the ball shot high will give them a 2-goal win, as they are looking for a sweep here. Our BDS Tundra get 1 goal to start off game number 3. Looking for a second one. They're able to find it. Only seconds remaining. It looks like it is Tundra's to win. So with 1 second left, they will hit the corner and go still up in the air. Zrigak's trying to kill it there. They will win this game, but BDS might have a goal here, and they do get one at least. And consolation prize as they lose, but they will find the goal in game number 4, as that's all that matters. It's 1-0 now. Tundra can't lose. They will be in the round 3 mid matches, as the teams that be 1-1, as BDS get a second goal, and BDS will be 1 round away from going 3-0, as they will find a goal back with a nice passing play. It's right up over the Tundra's box. No one really came that quickly, and the ball flicked out, and Cassio can only stop it just for the second and can't quite push it away as the round 2 matches come through, and we have Quadrant, Vitality, G1, and BDS winning. And the lower matches, we have Moist beating Turbo Clappers and EG beating Solary in that. So we are on to Team Liquid versus Evil Geniuses in the mid matches, as EG take a 1-game win or lead in game number 1, as we're on to number 2. So Tau will win that 50, and Tox can get back to it. He flicks it up into the air, still in a dangerous spot, and Oski is able to find that put away, as it was nice defense, but not quite enough to keep out Team Liquid for long. As Tox reads that play on the sidewall, but someone on the back wall is able to find that, and a nice dunk, and a Tau might be able to get back to it, and yes, he does get back to it. It was a good thing he did, because his teammate got down right behind him and was not going to be able to finish that one up if he put that into the middle. So a nice shot from him, as it is 2-0, and Evil Genius will get a goal back at the end, but that will be it for the scoring in game number 2. So we're on to game number 3, and right off the kickoff, Tau in his own back half of the field gets hit into the ball, and that makes it flick over the last defender. Pretty fortunate for Team Liquid there, but you gotta take them as they're given. So ball played into Team Liquid's half now. Oski trying to push that into the corner, but leaves a little bit too much of it for an EG player to finish it up. It's Ivan to the ceiling, gonna get back to it. Yes, he beats both of them, and both go and hit it into their own net. Just couldn't save that, as the ball played too quick by Ivan. So Ivan up in the air again, leaves it for Tox, and that's an easy finish for him. So Chronic trying to find that ball to the back wall, can't quite get back to it though. Oski able to get one. He trying to flick into the player, and he's able to get Cataclysm off his kilter a little bit, and it will be into overtime now. If Evil Geniuses win it here, they will be moving on to the high matches in round number 4. To played back. Oh, and bar down and goes in, as Quadrant BDS will go with 3-0 in this tournament, as someone has to. And EG will win, Tundra will win, Moist will win, Carmicorp will also win, Aorgori and Monkeys win, and Turbo Clappers and Solary will be the teams that go 0-3 and bow out of the tournament, as we are on to round number 4, Tundra versus Vitality, as this is the high matches. Whoever wins this will be safe in this. They will go 3-1, as the ball is played over the top of the goal, but is put away, and Vitality will win 2-1 to start us up. This ball played right off the back of the defender, and Tundra will get back on the board, as now the pressure is still on, and a repeat. Just so close to going posted in, goes post out, as Reezers can get back to the ball. Yes, he can. Goes for the flipper set, able to get it, and nice save on the goal line by Tundra player. Ball still not exactly cleared though, and Rizex will find it as Tundra take a 2-0 lead. Trying to come back as Vitality right off the kickoff. A nice demo. Oh, and he leaves it to a teammate. It was a nice pass and demo play. We'll cut the lead in half. There's X to the sidewall. Can't quite beat the player. And to the corner. And a nice favorable bounce for L54, and he's able to find that. Rederson trying to push that away from the guy trying to air dribble. He's able to find that. Played to the sidewall. It bounces up, and it's going to be dangerous bounce coming down for Vitality. As that's played down and in, and Tundra will win 3-2 on the game at number 2. So we're into number 3 now. That was an overtime. We were in game number 2 as a ball. Oh, played right in front of the goal, and goalie did not come out to that quick enough. Tundra takes a 1-0 lead. L54 will shoot that into the corner. It's a nice favorable bounce off the corner. Is going to help him out as we are into overtime again for the second game in a row. And a nice pinch attempt. And he doesn't even need his teammate to help it out as L54 will pinch that into the net. You don't see those very often anymore. And maybe not anymore, it's just people are better at defending those these days, but he caught him off guard with that, and Rizex will just air dribble that one into the goal in game number 4 to start us up. There's only 30 seconds remaining. Can't quite be cleared though. Vitality is there and going to try to get a goal to puts this into overtime as they go for one, and they're able to find it through L54 as he's coming alive in this round number 4. Only 10 seconds left. Oh, can't quite find it from Rederson to push it off to the side. Danger still there. Played on the back wall off the post, and the third man comes, and he's able to find it and push this into game number 5. The minute 20 remains. Game number 5, and oh, try to redirect that onto goal. L54 with time and space. He's got a lot of goals this series, and he's able to find a nice win on the 50-50 as they are able to pull it up, and so do EG and Moist, and Aogori, Oxygen, and Team Liquid will be the other teams winning in the lower matches as we are into round number 5. Carbon Corp versus Team Liquid, as it is tied 1 apiece for a winner goes to playoffs in this last round of the Swiss stage. Oski beats a couple, and he's able to put it in right off the kickoff. Carbon Corp trying to come back straight away. This played into the middle, and nice someone comes through, and that's just on target. I don't know if the goalie would even be able to save that. That is a great angle from a shot. So you still have the pressure on. Plays it down to Itachi, and is able to find that. Chronic over the top of Carbon Corp's goal and leaves that for a team, and that should be just in. Oh, and almost saved off the line. This is 3s apiece. Now played dangerously close to the goal. Carbon Corp pressure is still on though, and the shot comes through, and no one's able to rotate back in defense to save that shot as Team Liquid take the 1-0 lead right off the kickoff of game number 2. Up in the air, the demo comes through. A flip reset, can't quite find it, but ball not cleared well enough, and it will be 1-0 to Liquid as they are starting to come alive, I'd say, in this last round. Ball played into the corner. One person goal trying to go for the demo, and does do enough to push him off. And a demo comes through right off the kickoff. Gonna be pushed to the back wall, and is able to find that double touch. Makes it look very easy. Will regain their lead of the game. Carbon Corp pushing for no one now. Up in the air to Viteri, and he's able to push that one in. Tau to the corner. Played to the sidewall. Viteri's got no more boost, so you lose a little bit too much of the ball. He played off the back wall, and oh, he pushes that off the deflection of his own wall. He will make that goal, and that is a 3-2 win for Carbon Corp. We're into the beginning of game number 3. Push to the sidewall. Tira gets demoed, and the ball still played in dangerously and will be pushed through. I don't know how he got past that defender on the corner, but it doesn't matter now. Carbon Corp take a 1-0 lead. Ball pushed out into the middle of Vatira's space. Flicks it up in the air. Tachi's going to be able to get past the last defender and go bar down ski, and makes it a great goal. So Chronic pushed that up in the air. Exotic's there, and he plays it to a teammate, and Carbon Corp really showing something here, as that is 3-0. Only 20 seconds remaining. Exotic going for another one and makes it 4. So we are on to game number 4 with a 4-0 win for Karman Corp. They're looking good. It's 2 wins in a row. Well played out, and that's a 1-on-1. He plays that up into the air, and he can only save it. Just pushes it up as he's going back into his own net. That's not a easy place to be in, as you can make the save pretty easily, but you can't really push it anywhere because the ball was not hit with a lot of pace. You can't really put it in either corner where you'd like to put it on defenses. They do tie it up at 1 apiece, and Team Liquid able to find a second goal right there. This ball still in Karman Corp's corner, only a minute remaining. Flicks it by 1, can't get by the second as the ball changes hands, and a demo comes through, and that should be just an easy flipper set into the goal. He had no more boost, but he's able to push it enough to give him that third goal. As another one looking likely here to the back wall, and plays that in nicely. 4-1 to Team Liquid, only seconds remaining. Looks like we're going to game number 5 for this round 5 matchup, as yes we are, with a 5-1 win for Liquid. Takes us to game number 5. Just off the kickoff, played it. Oh, and a nice save for the time being, but played to the back wall. A double touch. Yes, he's able to find it. 1-0 to Karman Corp. Liquid trying to apply the pressure here. Chronic trying to beat Itachi. Can't quite find it though. Ball played into the middle, but nowhere near a Team Liquid player, and a guy in last in defense will be it. As we're looking at one of the other best of 5 matchups. Round 5 matchups. It is still a best of 5. It's Oxygen versus Tundra, and Tundra will take a 1-0 lead early on in the series. In game number 1, Ali, who's on his own back corner, will pass that over to Yorez, and he's able to find that as Oxygen will respond in kind and tie this game up. As the ball missed off the kickoff, and the demo comes through, so they're a little bit scrambling on defense there, and he's able to find that shot going upside down. Tundra will get back the lead. Archie trying to play it over the last defender as another one comes back in net. Ali with time and space hits it in the air, almost got dunked on, but goes over the last person, or the second person, and he leaves it for Archie, I believe. And that's 2s apiece. Yours in the corner trying to play that down to his teammate. Plays it to the back wall though, and a nice push out will give them a little bit of time, and another down comes through. But Archie is still up in the air, still there, and he leaves it for Ali, and Oxygen will take 1-0 lead here. It's Yours to the back wall stuff for the time being. Still played back there and pushed out very high. Attackers there, and Casio, I believe that was there for the put away with a nice find from his teammate. Ollie pushed that and goes over the last defender, and Archie's there as cherry picking would give him a goal and tie this up. One's Yours will be the last man coming in. Will commit to that, push that into the corner. Now it's played to the back wall, and that should be a 1-on-1. So Ollie's gonna have to go for it, and he gets bumped out of the way as the 1-on-1 becomes a 1-on-2, not in his favor. That is 2-1 to Tundra. This ball played a nice miss, makes the defense miss. Played back to Archie, who pushes that back out to the top of the 18, and he will find a goal, as now we are tied with only seconds remaining in game number 2. Ollie trying to cause some mayhem in the backfield. Yoris will push that into the corner with a 50. Archie to the back wall. 1 second left. Ollie's there, and he's able to find it for Oxygen as they are on series point here. Yoris up to Ollie. Ollie down to Archie, and a block just at the crucial moment. Yoris still with the ball to the back wall, able to find that double touch. So they take a 1-0 lead. Oxygen are starting to fire on all cylinders, it appears. 2 minutes remaining off of a spot in the playoffs, and a demo comes through though, and Tundra will get a goal. Just can't quite get back to the last defender after the demo comes through to break up the cycle that they had going defensively. So only 40 seconds remain. And and a miss, and a little bit of a fake, I'd say, by a Tundra player will make the defender miss, as he thinks he's going to hit that and go for a 50-50, but he just makes him guess and miss on that and leaves that open goal as they take a 1-0 lead in game number 4, and 1 becomes 2 very quickly as Tundra are flipping the script here as a demo comes through, and he's got a lot of time. He's trying to leave it for a teammate and able to find Casio, as he didn't have the greatest angle to shoot himself, but as 3 nothing so far, as the infield pass will get Oxygen back 1 goal. But we are in Game 5 real quickly, as a 2-win streak comes from Tundra, as they are trying to reverse sweep here. Oxygen, as the demo comes through, and they're able to find the one and only goal in game number 5 and complete the reverse sweep. And Aoguri also going to be moving on to the playoffs, and the other 5 teams join them in the playoffs are Quadrant, Team BDS, Moist Esports, Evil Geniuses, Vitality, and we'll be looking at the playoffs action in the next video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We'll see you there.